In our gospel reading today, Jesus takes aside his apostles. So the apostles had rejoined Jesus and told them all that they had done and taught, because he'd sent them out 2 by 2 to do that. Then he said to them, "You must come away to some lonely place, all by yourselves, and rest for a while." You're with Mission Alive. This is Roger from the MSC Mission Office. This rest a while has deep roots in the Old Testament. It is the basis of the Sabbath, the seventh day, basis of the sabbatical year, every seventh year, and it was part of the custom of the Jews. Every seventh year, the land would be left fallow to have a Sabbath. So the idea of that is good, and so we generally have weekends off, and this is what people fought for many years in Australia and other countries, the trade unions, to have that time off, and not to work 7 days a week. And so that's become part of our tradition all around the world. Certainly on Sunday is a day of rest and a day of worship, and the weekend is a time of rest. We need that. That's important to us. Perhaps a good side of this COVID pandemic and these lockdowns and shutdowns is that we have a chance to rest. Not just to rest bodily and sleep and whatnot, but to step back from life and reflect on life, to contemplate, to see how life is going, how we are going. What is our life? What is our attitudes? To rest a while. For myself here in the mission office, I haven't been able to travel the way I should be in the job to our parishes in Australia and overseas to where we do the projects in Africa and India and Asia, Southeast Asia, the Pacific. Part of the job is to do quite a bit of travelling. I haven't done any. I may finish my term of office and not have travelled. However, it has given me a chance to recollect myself in life, because when I was in Papua New Guinea, I was very, very, very busy, always on the move, always on the go. Now I'm not. A great thing for me has been my garden out there, where I have been able to garden and to work, take an interest in plants. I've learnt a lot about that, and that has been a very good thing for me, and I'll continue to do that. Also, I've been able to learn a lot of new things about technology, including these broadcasts. I couldn't do that a year ago. I can do that now, and I can do all kinds of things with it. So that is part of resting, learning new skills, preparing for when things change and when things open up again. The other thing in the reading this morning that I wish to mention is Jesus saw a large crowd and he took pity on them and he began to teach them, because they were like sheep without a shepherd, and he set himself to teach them at some length. Again, in this time of crisis in the world, and for all of us in society and in the church maybe, we can feel like we are sheep without a shepherd. Or we can feel like we have too many shepherds. There's too many voices on all these things, particularly the COVID stuff. There are so many opinions and so much information and so many different sides of every story that we can just become completely overwhelmed, and in our minds and hearts and in life we can become scattered, dispersed, and not be able to find a base. Well, again, in this time we can reassert in ourselves that Jesus is the good shepherd. Come to me, all you who are labour and overburdened, and I will give you rest. We can reassert our faith in that and our faith in Jesus. And in that way, in this time, we can settle ourselves, prepare ourselves for what is to come, because there's no doubt the mission is on now. The mission will pick up again in many different ways, and probably the mission will be more important and more vital in the years to come. Thank you for being with us on this mission.